Hello everybody, Scott's Montana Adventures. It's Go Topless Day here in Missoula, Montana, which is where we do a run and gather with the Jeeps. And today we're raising funds for the VFW. It's a nationwide program, so it's a pretty cool program. We'll do a little coffee this morning here, and then we'll get on the road, which we're getting ready to do now. So first video I've done in a while, but fun to get out, do a little bit of off-road stuff. And there's probably 40, I would say 40 rigs here. Pretty cool, but it'll be fun, and we'll get out and get some fresh air. So I'll video things as we go, and we'll get back on it here with Scott's Montana Adventures. Go Topless Day 2022. Excited. Alright, we're on the road here, heading out of Missoula. We're going to go down here to Mullen Road, take a right, and then head out of town. There's a lot of vehicles behind us. Traffic's pretty heavy, so we'll just cruise along here with everybody, and I'll get you going again when I get off the road onto some dirt. Okay, well, we're about to go over the Kona Bridge, which crosses the Clark Fork Reservoir, or Clark Fork River here in Missoula. And then we kind of wind our way back up into the road / trails we'll be running. But this is kind of the access to the trail system. This bridge, you can watch float tubers and fly fishermen and people swimming in the summer, and it's kind of a nice little, I spent a lot of time fly fishing this from this point down to the next bridge. Pretty good fly fishing, rainbow trout, a lot of big pike in here, but it's a nice easy float, and it's outside of town, but it's not, you know, it's 5 miles out, so it's not too bad, not too hard to get to. It's got a nice little launch here. It's called the Kona Bridge. It's a fishing access, and this is the bridge. River is very high. This is May 21st, so the river's very high, runoff, muddy, fast, but they're still fishing it and doing their thing. Really high. And it's going to get higher and muddier with the runoff, because it's slow this spring. It's still cold, but we'll get up to the trailhead here and we'll get going again. I'll be back. Okay, this is the last corner before we hit dirt, and we're running right along the Clark Fork River here, actually, kind of parallel it all the way over this top of this up into the mountains. Pretty nice trail, pretty nice drive, nothing major, no rock crawling or anything like that really, but yeah, we're gonna have some fun out here and see some trails. First part of the year. There's no snow, I guess, but we're not that high, so we'll see what's going on, get aired down and all that kind of stuff. I'll be back. They're lining up back there. I say there's 50, 60 vehicles. Who knows who joined, but they're airing down, and some people like to air down just to do it, just in case, but I know what's ahead. Alrighty, we are on the trail. Everybody's done airing their tires down and getting ready to rock and roll. get up into some timber here, and I'll show you some more of this backcountry. Stand by. This trail is pretty easy to do. There's no real challenges on it, but I have installed this pedal commander on my JL, and it has a 2-liter turbo engine, and the thing about it is it's not a very strong, powerful engine, but it's turbocharged, so there's a lot of grunt to it, but there's a throttle lag. The pedal commander helps to eliminate that throttle lag, and let me tell you, there's 5 different modes you can put it in and all that kind of stuff, but I've seen a great deal of difference in off-road throttle response, which is where it's most important, not in highway or anything like that, but it's in sport mode +1. There's like plus or minus 5 either way. You can kind of fine tune it, but anyway, the pedal commander throttle control gets rid of that lag that the factory has built into it. Really nice product, and it does really, this is the first time second time I guess, I've really been off-road with it. The first time was in the snow, which was amazing because it had throttle response when I was in deeper snow that I never had before. So I think it was a great investment for a couple of $100. They have them out, different manufacturers have them out now. They're pretty widespread, but I never even heard of it until I bought my pedal commander, and it has great reviews, and I enjoy it, and it works great. So I thought I'd talk to you a little bit while we're on this road. Pretty dusty, but we'll be in the timber here a little bit tighter here in a little bit, and I'll come back on. Okay, we're starting to climb up a little bit, as you can see, looking off into the distance there. That's towards the I-90. Where I live actually is right over there. But we're starting to climb up in elevation and get up to the top in the timber area. Most of this is BLM or private land in here, but a lot of people kind of staked out a little area and set their camper up in here, and I'm sure it's going to get worse as things have happened with COVID, and they just kind of want to get off the grid or whatever. I've never seen so many people just kind of bivouacked in these places, but it's kind of the new norm, I guess. I don't know what it is. Anyway, just fun to be out and off-road a little bit today. See some country, even though it's my front yard, kind of, so to speak. You never get tired of looking at it, especially in the timber and seeing the river, and you know, nothing seems to change a lot, but it's funny when you're up in the timber like this and you're in familiar territory, you see results of a burn or something like that kind of change the dynamics of the area. But the other thing that changes is places that you've seen hundreds of times, now all of a sudden you got a bear or elk or deer or turkeys, and that's what's pretty cool about it, just catching them on camera where you haven't seen them there before. That's the fun of being out here with all these people in these Jeeps exploring and seeing the country. That's what it's all about, getting away from the everyday life stuff that happens. So we'll just enjoy it, and I'll be back. Little creek that runs under the road here, and then we're going to take a left at this Y and go up into the mountains some more. Gets a little bit more challenging, but nothing major. Okay, had a pee a pee break, and we got this little car coming up here. The Ford is going to try to go by everybody. That's the things that you find on the trail. Crazy. But Mother Nature called. A little muddy. This is not going to look this nice in about a half an hour when these 40 vehicles behind me get done with it. The last guy I'll put him the lockers in. Get through. Start to gain some altitude here now. Small single track right along the edge of the hillside. Nice ride. I hope it stays this way, really. All the way through fire season, etc. You know how that goes. You just don't know. But I hope, pray we don't have a bad fire season. Had quite a bit of snow, so we just hope that we don't lose what we have, that's for sure. Enjoy it. Keep the fires back. Just a little bit more rock slide and shale here, coming into the kind of the sort of the top of this deal. Gets a little more tight and rocky. Then it kind of breaks out on the top, and then you could take this. I've done these videos from coming in from the other side. You can look it up on my channel. It's the Albert Trail, Albert Road, Althrup Road, or Jthrup Road. Albert Road Trail. Look it up on the channel. Anyway, that's coming in from the other side, going towards Missoula. This is going away from Missoula. Albert Lathrop Road is what it's called. You just Lose your mind sometimes. I wanted to turn around, get out of line here so you could see the amount of vehicles that we have coming up through this. There's a bunch. They'll wave to you. Every shape and size. Renegade. Chevy pickup. Gladiator. No, it's not a Gladiator. I know we have a Gladiator. Bronco, Toyota. Everything. You don't get to see this part very often because normally you just stay in line and you got the guys in front of you, but I thought, we'll get out of line and show you everybody coming up. There's a lot of vehicles. Good participation. I guess we got $600 and some in donations, which Extreme Terrain will match. That's pretty cool. For the VFW, there's a Gladiator. And there's Mike. And he's bringing up the rear. And now you have a different view. Mike's behind us. He's bringing up the rear. We gotta always have somebody at the back end and at the front end so we keep everybody together. And continue on up to the top. We'll see you there. I guess I'd have to say this is probably the roughest part of the trail. We're going around a great big bowl here. You can see him way up ahead, and it's going to come out on the left side over here, right at the top. This is kind of I would say the roughest area. There's some roads that you can go off of this and up like to the power line road and then turn around and come back to it. More of a challenge if you've got snow and stuff like that, but it's pretty up here, there's no doubt. What a view, huh? specks of snow up here still. Not a lot. Got some in the darker hollows. Little bit of a tighter area, winding through this timber down here. Pretty narrow roads. I think it was last year, year before last, to come around this road coming the other way, and there was a cow moose right here on the road. Kind of had to follow her around that corner back there. She didn't want to go down, that's for sure. She wanted to go down the road, not up or down to the right or left. It was hilarious. But she finally broke off and found a safe place to go off the road. She didn't expect us, I'll tell you that. But we're kind of coming up to the top now. And we'll probably stop and take a break. Twisty, windy, muddy, slow going. Okay, you can see we're at the top. Everybody's kind of parking. We're gonna visit and then pretty much head back down. This is all about getting together off-road, enjoying the outdoors, doing a little four-wheeling. So we'll have some lunch here and talk to you all later. There you go. A lot of people having a lot of fun and a nice day. That's what Scott's Montana Adventures is all about right there. Fun, blow off the stink. Well, we're on our way out to the highway. Want to thank you all for watching the video. Tune in to Scott's Montana Outdoors down the road. We'll do some more. We like to do them. It's been a great day, fun day. Good weather, good friends. Can't beat it. Don't forget to support the VFW whenever you can. Our veterans are very important. That's what this was all about. Go Topless Day, Missoula, Montana. All to support the VFW. Well worth it and a fun day. Can't beat it. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. And we'll get back at you with the next one pretty soon. Take care. Don't forget, at the end of the day, you got to get it cleaned up. Put the mud on. Take the mud off. Rods and Dogs, Missoula, Montana. It's the place to get it cleaned up. Thanks everybody. Scott's Montana Adventures. This is where the day ends and she's all clean, ready to go. Take care everybody. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Take care.